Good afternoon from the river. Over, oh, it's right there. It's brown. It's been raining a lot. It was actually flooded down there earlier too. It took out at least 12 trees that I saw going through the water. And there's Jasper, of course, hanging out. You hanging out outside, bud? Jasper, say hi. Jas. Oh, there he is. There's a good boy. He's a good poodle. He is a good poodle. And of course, the tree, I don't know. Actually, this is a good idea. I'm going to show the tree that fell the same day that the bat was in my house. I don't remember if I've made a video about that yet. There's the tree. Pretty big. And it is touching the pillar over here. It's been down for about 3 weeks now. Because the kitty cats play on it, which I find really enjoyable. So I just come out here and I watch the cats play in the tree. So I thought I would do a quick update. It is so nice outside. Nice gray skies behind me. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. It's a little humid, but we're on the river. So update is Jasper and I have decided to leave the cabin. I'm pretty much all packed, honestly. I have a few more items that I need to disperse. Originally, I was waiting on my paycheck from the camp that I worked at because, like I told you all, I put in 100 T-post fence insulators and a 2-wire line. I did 3 on some because the ground was uneven and there were hills and it wasn't safe. Just 2 wires. You needed 3 to keep the horses safe and inside. So anyway, still waiting on that paycheck. I texted the owner. I've texted her. Sorry, there's wasps out here. There's a wasp nest up here, inside of here, and then there's one over here, and there's 2 more over here, and it's wasps. They get inside all the time. So anyway, I texted the owner of the camp. And I asked about my paycheck, and I said, I really, because it's true, I really do need that money to get cross country. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Arizona just for the healthcare because I really could use some medical assistance. And as I've told you, Rochester Clinic is just terrible. I mean, they're not helpful whatsoever. Buffalo still wasn't able. They were waiting on records to get me in, which is kind of crazy. I know they do need your records, but just to come in and do PFTs, you don't need records to do that. With the bat in the house and wasps and the lack of work here, it's time to go. It's time to leave. So anyway, yeah, I asked the owner about my paycheck and I said, hey, I think that was just a tick on me. I think so. Did you guys see it? It jumped right there. And then pretty sure that was a deer tick. Kind of hurt. I got a paycheck. She's like, yeah, supposedly they're coming, like to the camp, which is 3 hours away. So they're not coming here, they're coming to the camp. Which at this point, of course, they have had at least 1 round of paychecks because they get paid every other week, and I have gotten none. So I was like, I really need that to leave. I already have my appointment set up in Arizona. I need to get going. She's like, yeah, if anything, I can just write you a personal check. Doubtful. So if that were the case, you could have written that when I left. We have moved inside. I was getting bit about every 10 seconds outside, and that's just not gonna work. So where should I sit? I'll sit up in the loft. We'll go talk in the loft. With a ladder, of course. Here's the mattress I'm giving to my friend. This is where I used to sleep. Yep. Ugh. And then that was the storage loft over there. So I called today to try to see what's going on. I said, it's Wednesday. I have to leave. Like, I am packed. I'm ready to go. My appointment's set in Arizona. I have to get in, which is cross country, and I'm driving, obviously. So today was not an encouraging phone call. After today's another bug. Oops. After today's short phone call, I'm really doubting if they're even going to pay me at all. So that's super disappointing, and that's going to be tough. I'm sure you're like, well, how have you been living for the past 6 months if you're not working? Well, I was working. And pretty much the reason I've been able to live the past 6 months is I saved up all my money from the additional 6 months from Oregon and working pretty much full-time there, and then that's been able to get me through this period of time. So it's not that I'm like financially independently wealthy by any means. Definitely a paycheck to paycheck kind of person with not really a cushion of savings anymore, because I've used that the past 6 months. So I really do need that, my paycheck, because I worked. I need my paycheck from the camp, but I don't think they're going to pay me. I don't think they're sending it. I need to leave by next week, I think, at the latest. I want to leave next week at the latest. Really, I would just leave tomorrow. I'm ready to go. I'm very much ready to start the new adventure. Get in the car, start driving. Jasper's ready. He's just laying down there. Jasper! Jasper! Oh, good boy! Hey, Bubba Man. So yeah, that's the newest update, is that we are leaving. We're moving out of New York, and we're going to Arizona. I have mixed feelings about it because the pollution and the air quality, let alone the fires, the exhaust fumes, the heat. I mean, the heat's not good. I don't like it, but I grew up in it, so it's just, it is what it is. It's 120? Okay, it's 120. But all those other factors is why I actually left, because my health was deteriorating being there. And I actually got a lot healthier once I did leave. My PFTs did go up and I got healthier. But with the past 2 years of moving to Oregon temporarily and then going in the hospital because of the fires up there, coming back here, pretty much not really getting health care while I've been here for the past 6 months. My numbers are actually back to where they were when I left Phoenix, which is pretty funny. So when I go back, they'll be, oh, you're exactly the same. And it's like, well, actually, I was like 20% higher. But with everything that's been going on, now I've dropped 20% again to, yes, where I was when I was here. So the plan isn't to be in Arizona long. Just, I don't think it's a healthy place for me to be. So I think the wise decision would be to be there, you know, work full time, save up, get the health care that I need, probably go in the hospital, probably do IVs, and CF Center research. Most of the clinics that have good reviews are actually on the East Coast, not the West Coast. I don't want to live in California for many reasons. I love California, but so does, you know, a billion people. And also with the San Andreas fault, with the global warming continuing to rise, with the world in the state that it's in, I don't think that's a wise choice to willingly move somewhere where I know there's a San Andreas fault line and where all sorts of other hazards are happening, such as the wildfires, there's droughts. I mean, the amount of people, I can't willingly move there. So I'd also like to move somewhere where there's a natural water source. Arizona doesn't have natural water resources. You get your water from Colorado. You know, there's not too much food that can be grown in Arizona from what I'm remembering. So I think it's also a good idea to live somewhere where you can grow your own food. So we will just see. We will hopefully head out soon. Jasper's digging on the couch like a buffoon. Jazz, don't move all the pillows, thank you. No. He's not allowed to lay in the chair that I sleep in. That one's the couch. Jasper, there you go. He's such a goof. Well, that's the quick update, and I will keep you all posted to when I leave. And I unfortunately can't really film while I'm driving cross country because I have a car vent clip phone holder, but it doesn't reach like over the dash, so you wouldn't really be able to see any footage of me driving cross country, although I think that would make a really good video. Yeah, so that's a quick update, and I will talk to you all later.